A pretty good transitionary chapter this week as Luffy and those in the Underworld learn about what is going on in Elbaf. Let's get into my thoughts on chapter 1151. The Yamato cover story continues. They are winning a sumo match. The chapter is titled I Get the Idea. This feels like one of those chapter titles where somebody will just say the name of the title. I'll keep an eye out for that and comment more when it comes up. We continue from last chapter with the giant warrior pirates being flipped and having a demonic form and intent. We get visualizations of an actual reversey board, and this turn of events also scares the children, in turn creating more sleep-tids. We see what Killingham looks like with a human face, and it's not what I expected. I don't know what to say to this, so I'm moving on. The captive Straw Hats comment on the situation around them, unable to do much else. Bent's mother, despite his fear of her, seems to be concerned for his safety and wanting to go save him. Of course, the fear was just a gag, and she's not actually all that bad. Summers, Killingham and Imu talk amongst each other, with Imu saying that they will continue until Elbaf is completely subjugated. Typical villain monologues, and I cannot wait to see them fail. These guys feel final boss level, so I really want to see them fail. Though given this is only the start of One Piece's final saga, I do worry about what might happen to Elbaf. Anyway, Chopper and Scopper fall to the Underworld, and after, Haruden and Loki bicker about the tragic fate of King Harold. Luffy senses Chopper but is confused to how he recognized Chopper immediately. Loki gets an abrupt call from his friend, who seems to be in some sort of trouble. I don't know if there's enough here to go off of without veering into wild speculation, so we'll move on from this part. Chopper informs Luffy about Gaban's identity, which surprises him. When Chopper assumes that Scopper is third strongest, he makes sure to insist that he is second strongest. Obviously, he and Rayleigh had a rivalry eerily similar to Zoro and Sanji's, so I'm going to take the presentation of the story over the word of the individual. Sorry Gaban, but until the story presents evidence to the contrary, I will believe that Rayleigh is intended to be the stronger fighter. Chopper then tries to inform the group of everything that is happening in the Sun World. However, a burst of haki interrupts and grabs the attention of Haruden, Luffy, and Loki. The chapter ends with Haruden understanding that Elbaf is in danger, Luffy saying the title of the chapter, and Loki saying that it looks like they'll need his help. Pretty neat that the chapter ends with the title drop. We see that occasionally, but not every time. This was a good chapter that allowed Luffy's group to become aware of new information, and as such feels very transitionary. I look forward to future chapters and developments. Let me know what you thought of the chapter in the comments, and here's today's lyric quiz. You can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video.